Alright, we are given f and g. We are going to first compose f of g, and then we will do g of f, and then we have to find the domain and the range after all that, right? So for the first one, here we have f on the outside, and then g of x on the inside. And the g of x is this, namely x minus 3. Then what we have to do is enter this right here. So we see parentheses with x minus 3 inside. And then after that, we just have to square that and then plus 1. And for this kind of question, you can just leave the answer right here, unless the question says you have to distribute it, multiply it out, and all that stuff. It's preferred this way because it's easier for us to do the domain in the range. Although the domain is still just as easy, because you see that this right here does not have any radicals. It does not have any x on the bottom of that. So the domain is just all real numbers. And that's it, right? So that's the domain. However, as of the range, be really careful with this. Here we have a perfect square, this to the second power. And whenever we have that, pay attention to what kind of number this is. This is a positive coefficient, right? Positive coefficient. That means you just have to do this, and then you just have to say y is greater than or equal to 1. All right? And again, I will write down the notes for you guys again. Whenever you have f of x, that's equal to, again, positive right here, ax plus b square plus c. All right, have a look. Since this right here is positive, that means the range will just be y greater than or equal to c, because this parabola opens up. So that's pretty much it. All right, moving on to this one. Here we have g of f. Well, for the f of x is just that, namely x squared plus 1, like this. Then we just have to enter this into here, right, for the g function. So I will just put that down right here for you guys. X squared plus 1 for this x. And then we have to minus 3. So let me just put that down. In the end, you will see that here we have just x squared. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. And with that, we are done. All right, great. Now, what's the domain of this? Well, let me show you. Again, no square roots, no x on the bottom. So the domain is just all real numbers. So that's great. Right? And then in the end, for the range, well, same thing here. We see that we have x to the second power here, and this is positive coefficient. That means we just have to pay attention to this number and say y is greater than or equal to this, which is negative 2. All right, so that is it.